Yeah, I was crying a lot. Like, I would legit go to the back on my break with my ham and cheese croissant and my mango dragon fruit and cry, cry, cry. I made really cool bonds with people, so if you know who you are, then you know who you are, period. What is up to all my pretty queens? Welcome back to a whole other video. Alright, so today I'm looking like a real barista. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing my experience or the truth about working at Starbucks. So let's just get into the video. I'm not going to be talking a lot because it might be a long video. I'm not really sure. I hope not. I got the job. I was struggling, first of all. Like, I was a senior in high school. I was broke as ever. Like, I was very reliant on my mom and everything. My name tag is looking a little crusty right now, but we gonna let that sit. All right, so I got the job by going to a job fair around February, probably the end of February, right? And so I got the interview done, and the questions, you know, were very simple questions, and I'm pretty sure I answered them well. Like, I'm pretty sure I did well with my interview. So, boom, the questions were like, what would you do in this type of scenario? What kind of person are you? Social person, this, that, and the third. And if you're going to do a job interview, like working in a food environment or working at a place like Starbucks, like, you really got to be a person who likes to communicate with customers or, you know, make conversation with people, because that will get you so far. And of course, that's the type of person I am. So boom, my interview went well. A couple days after, like, I was literally waiting. I'm like, oh my God, when's he gonna call? When's he gonna call? Because they said that they're going to call. I did the interview on Saturday. They said they will call on Tuesday. They didn't call on Tuesday, but they did call that week. And so I think they called on Thursday, but like, I was literally so happy. So the person who interviewed me, I'm not saying his name or anything because of like privacy reasons and stuff. He called me and he's like, welcome to the team. You got the job, this, that, and the third. And we're going to start your training this day. Boom. So I told everybody, like, I was bragging. I don't know. Like, I really told everybody, oh my God, I got the job. Boom, boom, boom. I got the job. Ew. All right. So basically, my training started at a different store. I don't work at that store. I trained at a different store. So training felt like a very, very long time. My trainer, I'm not going to say his name, but if you're watching this and you know who you are, thank you, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be the great barista I am today. And thank you so much for training me. If you watch, I doubt you watch my videos. But anyways, I got a trainer and he was very patient with me. I take a long time, or I take a little while to get things right. There's something called modules that I had to do, which honestly, it felt like it took years. Like, it felt like it took a long time. But at the end of the day, it was worth it, because if I didn't go through those modules and those videos and questionnaires, I wouldn't know how many shots go into venti ice. I wouldn't know how many pumps of syrup go into grande hot. Like, I wouldn't know these things, and I wouldn't know about the different type of espressos and, you know, the cup sizes. The cup sizes were one of the hardest things, like, that I had to remember. So now I know that a tall is 12 ounces, grande is 16, venti is 24, and Trenta is 30. Y'all, if I don't remember it, like, I don't really use it in my like daily life working, so I just know the different sizes, the different couplets, all of that stuff. So training did feel like a long time, don't get me wrong. Like, it felt like such a long time. I trained for about like 3 weeks or so, and after training, I'm just gonna like zoom past a little bit, but after training, I was placed into my actual store, so like the store I was actually gonna work at, because I didn't train at the store that I worked at. And the store that I worked at, I really liked the people there, because my cousin worked there, and like, you know, they was giving me good vibes, and I'm like, oh, I want to work here. And so like I really want to work here, and I didn't know that I wasn't gonna work at that store at the time. But yeah, so after training went past, I wasn't as confident as I, you know, was supposed to be. And it took me a long time because I read slow, and I'm just very like slow with stuff. But not mentally slow, like I'm just like, I need to take my time and read every single word. That's why I'm so sorry to my trainer that I took so long with my training, but we went through it, we got through it together. Thank you. So after training went by, I was placed into my store, and like I was so overwhelmed. Absolutely overwhelmed. Obviously, like it was a new environment, so I wasn't really feeling it that much, because like I went from one store to another store. Like, yeah, it was so overwhelming, like literally overwhelming. Let me just talk about my first day. So boom, I was placed on register. I didn't really know much about register, and I was placed on register. I was placed in front of the machine, like the machine that they make the bar. I was placed in front of a bar. I didn't even know how to steam milk for a latte. I didn't know how to use the machine. The guy who trained me, like he trained me about like the types, like knowing the difference between a latte and a cappuccino, and you know, making a caramel macchiato, this, that, and the third. But like I didn't really like, it was like pretty quick. Like it was kind of quick with the training. So I didn't know how to steam the milk. People at that store was like, girl, like what are you doing? I'm like, yo, it's not my fault. Like I'm just trying to learn. You feel me? I'm just trying to learn. So eventually I learned, because the people at my store right now, like they wouldn't leave you hanging. They actually like teach you. Yeah, I didn't know jack squat, and I was just learning as I went by. And let me tell y'all how stressed I was. So first off, I came from school straight to work. So I finished school at 3:44, and I had to be at work by 4:30. So like, mind you, I'm coming from a long day of school to go to an even longer day at work. And that alone was so stressful. Like it was super duper stressful. Yeah, I was really, I don't know, I really didn't like it at one point, just because of how much I had to learn. I didn't know it took that much, but I was determined. Like I'm like, all right, I'm gonna learn this. I started like researching stuff. I started writing notes and stuff, and they kind of actually helped me, like, you know. And also yeah, I was crying a lot. Like I would legit go to the back on my break with my ham and cheese croissant and my mango dragon fruit and cry all day long to my boyfriend. I would come like, oh my god, this is mad stressful. Da, da, da. I really hope they didn't hear me, because nobody can hear me. Like when I cry, I want to cry by myself where nobody knows. Alright, so I did cry a lot, because I really felt like giving up at one point, which I didn't do. Like I let people around me teach me. I asked them questions. And my mindset was like, oh my god, like I don't want to keep asking questions, because I feel like they're going to be like, geez, this girl keep asking questions. Like, oh my god, this, that, and the third. But I'm like, damn, I'm new. And they were very helpful to me. They would ask me if I have any questions. My managers would ask me if I have any questions, because obviously it's a team effort. So you don't want to let one team member down. Like you don't want to let them fall. So I was taught everything I needed to be taught. I know how to make like almost every drink. Like I could make a latte in 2 seconds. I be moving slow sometimes. I be having my slow days. Like, yes, they be nagging at me. They're like, move faster, move faster. I'm like, I'm trying. Today's just not my day. But like, there's also days when I'm very urgent, and you know, and I feel like everybody has those days. Like not every day is gonna be somebody's day. And so people understood that around me. I made really cool bonds with people. So if you know who you are, then you know who you are, period. If you watch my videos. I don't know if y'all watch my videos, but you know. Obviously not every day is gonna be a good day. There were some bad days, of course. Like that's just life in general. Alright, so let me talk about my uniform malfunctions. So when I first heard about the uniform, I'm thinking, okay, like, I'm gonna buy all of these outfits and I'm gonna wear them. I don't know, bro. Like, I bought whatever made me feel comfortable, but that's not the case. Like, you gotta get pants that reach under your knees, or like, I think a couple inches over. I'm not sure, but make sure that your uniform is on point, because like, you don't want to get written up, and you do not want to get like called out by a store manager, or or a district manager. Also, you cannot wear nails. That's the one thing. When I first found out about the job, I'm like, are you serious? Like, you legit cannot wear nails? I was so mad, but like, it's worth it. Like, I feel like I'm forgetting a couple things. Oh, let's talk about the breaks. So you get a 10-minute break if you work, I think, under 6 hours or under 5 hours. If you work over 6 hours, you get a 30-minute break and a 10-minute break. So I'd be happy when my break comes. Starbucks has a lot of benefits. You get free food. You can only use your partner food once a day. You get partner discounts. You can use your partner numbers in other stores so you can get discounts. You can mark out as many drinks as you want as long as you're working that day, which is, I like it. I like that. The drinks are fire. I love it so much. And overall, I really feel like this whole job experience was really great. Like, it's stressful sometimes, yeah, but overall, like, it's really worth it. Hard work really does pay off, because when that Friday comes and that paycheck comes, y'all already know what time it is. Y'all know I had to be on dog timing for that paycheck. So yeah, I mean, if you genuinely don't like a job, then like, I don't know what to tell you, but I really like this job so much. I like being a barista. I like pouring the lattes, giving the doppio espressos, making the caramel macchiatos, 𝒦𝒶𝒾𝓃𝓐𝒒𝓁𝓎. If y'all was wondering, this is from the tie-dye frap. That was like a couple days drink, and we had to give the customers summer stickers, so I put them on my hat. Don't be late. I was late like a couple times. I'm sorry. It happens. But when you're late, make sure you notify everybody in that store that you're gonna be late, because you don't want to just like walk in late and like you got people staring at you. Like, you got to let people know in advance, because that's kind of embarrassing and that's just unprofessional. Make sure your dress code is on point. I've had some times where I had to buy new clothes because my dress code wasn't like up to par, and I feel that, because like, at the end of the day, it's just requirements that I need to meet. Ask questions, because you're gonna have a lot of questions. This job is not easy. Like, it's easy once you get the hang of it, but it's not like, you don't get it overnight. You really have to work through it and ask questions. If you don't ask questions, how are you gonna know how to do stuff? Like, how are you gonna know? You're definitely not gonna know how to do certain stuff. If there's people around you, use them as sources. Like, use them as your #1 source, because at the end of the day, if you're new, there's people around you that's been working for years. They know the drill. They know what to do already. So you don't use them like like in that way, but just use them to better yourself and to better your working experience. Yeah, be nice to the customers. Like, I've had customers snatch stuff from me, raise their voice at me, and I am I don't know, I'm not even gonna tap into that, but just like, no, because there's not really dramatic moments where customers has like disrespected me or anything. But obviously, it's a food business. It's a drink business. People are going to want to rush you to make drinks. You're going to want to get their stuff fast. They're going to, they're going to rush you. Especially in the mornings, people are on their way to work. They want their drink. They're going to be late. They're double parked. Like, there's a lot of excuses that people make to get their drink fast. But you as a barista, if somebody's rushing you, like, you gotta let them know that there's other people in front of you, but you have to let them know in a respectful way, because these customers do not play, especially the ones that has been in the Starbucks system or has been coming to Starbucks for a long time. Like, they do not play. So, if you ever feel like you're getting mad or something, please call a manager, because you don't want to make stuff worse. What else? I think that's about it. Overall, like I said, my Starbucks experience was a really great one. Starbucks has many benefits for you, and their drinks, they're amazing. If you become a barista, you can also like customize your own drinks, try some new stuff. There's like different things that you could just put together and it'll really be fire. Like my friend, she put this fire drink together. Like it was just so bomb and so beautiful. But anyways, that was just my experience working at Starbucks. If you guys want more like job videos or my experience videos, or you know, something that has to do with Starbucks or working, then you can go ahead and leave that in the comments down below. I'm really trying to upload and be consistent as much as I can because I do work a lot. In the next 3 weeks, I will be working like almost every day. So hopefully I get time to make videos. Don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly, subscribe. Comment down below what is your favorite Starbucks drink or Starbucks food. Comment that down below real fast, real fast. And also you guys can, you know, tell each other to try this drink, try that drink, because there's some drinks that I haven't tried yet and I feel like other people really love it. So don't forget to like, comment, and most importantly subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. I'm the real hood.